Okay, so in this video we'll learn about searching a list. Now, by this time I think you already know that what a list has. A list has two things. One, a value or element, right? Any element in the list, or it has index. These are the two things. So these are the two things basically we can search in list. One, we can check the membership of a element, whether a element is present inside a list or not. And other is, based on the element, I can, for example, right now we are using very small list, right? It's easy for me to actually count that. However, for a big list, if I don't know, if I know the element but I don't know the index of that element, right? Suppose I want to change something, or let's say I have one element by mistake added, I'll first search that, the index of that, and then I can go and change that element, right? So searching the index of element. So let me note it down for you. So now what we are doing, searching a list. Searching a list. So basically we do two things, right? Very simple, very easy, guys. By the way, are you guys enjoying these sessions? Anything you have, any feedback for me, or you can reach out to me, or you can post a comment and let me know how you are finding it easy, difficult, or whatever it is, and accordingly I will see if anything can be done. Moving on. Okay, so first we know that we can check membership of element. Okay, and then we can check we can find index of the element. So these are the two operations I think we should know searching a list. So I again have let's say programming language is the list here. So let's say you were not knowing this, and you earlier you had a list which was containing the JavaScript as well, right? So now you were thinking, okay, so it's a big list, how to find out? So there is something called checking if element is in a list. So what I can do, I can do a print statement and find JavaScript in list. So this in is a keyword. Okay, so this tells us whether it is there in list, so it will return true and false. Yep, so we know that JavaScript is not in the list, like that. And let's do one more example. Let's say SAS, right? So SAS in the list, true, correct. So for example, you want to do certain operation on some list, and first you check whether it is there in the list. You're checking the membership, or whether it is existing in the list. Then you can accordingly do that. So that is how we generally use that. And the another thing which I want to do is finding the index of element in a list. So let's see that, finding element, the index of an element in a list. Okay, in a list. So how we do that, right? So let's say print colors, and there is a function called index, guys, and when you pass a value here. So let's say I want the index of blue. Prior to that, let me do one thing. Let me print the colors for you. So blue is ideally 0, 1, 2, right? So it should be, I should be getting output 2. Yeah, and we got it. And similarly, let's try one more thing. Let's try, let's say yellow, that is yellow. Okay, it's 4, so we can count that. So now it will always give you the 0 1 index. It will not give you the negative index. Okay, so by default it will always give you like that. So I think that's all for searching a list. Let's see counting the occurrence of element in the next video. That's all for this video. See you in another video.